We're not going to get the charcoal flavour, but we are going to get some of the best homemade Urfa kebabs that you will ever see in your entire life. So I've just came back from Marmaris and I'm already missing the famous Turkish kebab. Now, Turkey's famous for the kebabs and they do the best kebabs, not just in Marmaris, but all across Turkey. We had some of the best in Istanbul the other month. Different level then, weren't they? Istanbul kebabs, another level. Now, our favourite kebabs isn't doner like you'd normally get. We like Urfa and Adana, where it's the beef or lamb mince on a skewer with plenty of seasoning, cooked over charcoal. Then you have it in a wrap with salad or a side of veg, anything you want. And tonight we're going to make some Urfa kebabs, which is non-spicy. But then we might add some chilli and we might do a couple of Adanas as well. So this is only because we can't find them anywhere locally to us. So this is 500 grams of beef mince, 500 grams of lamb mince, mixed together. Rochelle's just chopping some carrots, nice chunky carrots, which are going in on the boil. We've already got some potatoes on the boil over there now, which I'll show you here. Potatoes are on the boil. We're just going to soften them up before they go in the oven. They're going to sit in a tray with the kebabs cooking over them. So all the meat from the kebabs will go over the potatoes, onions and carrots. I'm not going to put any chili powder in yet because that would turn them into Adana kebabs. But I am going to put in some more paprika. And all-purpose seasoning, paprika and pepper. Wow, let's get a load of that in there. Now, I remember when people were asking me the other week, they were saying, what measurements for stuff? Listen, you don't need measurements. Oh, cinnamon. Very, very little cinnamon. Very, very... Cinnamon's really strong, so a tiny little bit of cinnamon. Cinnamon will give it a sweetness. Smoked paprika, yes. Get a bit of smokiness in there. Smoked paprika. We've already got, a bit of cumin. And next, barbecue classic seasoning. Now this has been in the cupboard a while, so I'm glad we're using this now. Look at that, big chunks of barbecue seasoning here. We haven't got a charcoal grill, so hopefully that helps. Moroccan seasoning, let's get a bit of that in there. It's a Turkish kebab, well, let's get some Moroccan seasoning in. And some garlic granules. We both love garlic, plenty of garlic in there. All the seasoning to create tonight's kebab. Get some garlic in there. Oh, and then start mixing. So half beef, half lamb, start mixing it up. This is the start of the kebabs. Look at that. Beautiful. So that doesn't look unbelievable. Yes, look at them Adana kebabs. Adana kebabs, we've already got 2 off, sat on the side there now. The rest are cooking, dripping into the bottom, which is potatoes, carrot and onion. Everything's quite chunky and all that juice and fat is from these kebabs, which is 50-50 beef and lamb. Let's give them a little turn on the grill. Now this is just done in oven, so it doesn't get the charcoal flavour, but it's as good as we're gonna get with some home cooking. All them juices dripping in to that. Bosh, look at that. Then Rochelle on the side is knocking out the homemade wraps. She's cooking homemade wraps. smashing these kebabs. Plenty of seasoning. You all seen the seasoning earlier. We're not going to get the charcoal flavour, but we are going to get some of the best homemade Urfa kebabs that you will ever see in your entire life. We have got the homemade bread. We've got a side salad as well with only iceberg lettuce, onion. We've got wedges of lemon to squeeze over. We've got some balsamic vinegar. We've then got some garlic mayonnaise with a touch of mint yogurt in there as well. And it's also got fresh parsley. So we've got plenty of garlic tonight. We've got plenty of salads. But the kebabs! It's all about these kebabs! Come on! Oh, yes! Now, I don't want to drop this, so I'm going to need two hands. Now, when you can see the juices and the fat on top, just grab that end for us, Rochelle. You can see the juices, the fat on top, and all we're going to do with them is, where's your wraps? Then we're going to take one of the wraps and just soak up some of that juice. I'll make sure this is mine. Soak up some of the juices from the kebab, because that is what they do in Turkey. Oh, yes! For me, that is the one. The flavour in that will be incredible. Straight on the table, and there's our tonight Urfa kebab homemade feast, homemade wraps. We cheated with the mayonnaise. We used regular mayo. We added garlic paste, garlic granules and some water to thin it out. We also added a squirt of mint yogurt. Then we've got iceberg lettuce, red onion and some lemon, which will squeeze the lemon over there. But this is my favourite. Look at this. In fact, let me just take a piece of anything, one piece of potato. Tell you right now, this is going to be packed with flavour. Oh. It tastes like I'm eating kebab. Let me know in the comments what you think. Share the post if you haven't already. And we're going to polish off. Out of that, we're going to polish off these kebabs now. Out of all that mince, 1 kilo, 500 grams of lamb, 500 grams of beef. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and a small one. Say 8. If we'd have made these smaller, we definitely would have got 8. Rochelle's just coming over with the next fried bread. Straight from the pan. And this is what we'll tear and fill with an Urfa kebab with a side of potatoes, carrots and onion. And inside the wrap, iceberg lettuce, red onion and a drizzle of garlic sauce with a touch of mint. Beautiful.